I'm going to show you how you mind dump your ideas. We're going to look at how you write them down as a bullet point list, and then how we underline to find those key words in there so that when you move into the mapping stage, it becomes a well-structured and very useful mind map. And then I'll show you the third stage, which is how to find the focus. What's the next best thing? So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it fast with a time lapse, and I want you to imagine that this process is a bit like putting a jigsaw puzzle together, and I'm going to show you this jigsaw puzzle approach to your thoughts. So this section is like laying down all the pieces and flipping them over, and then this one is like, where do you put the corners in? And then this one is, what part of that jigsaw are you going to concentrate on building out next? Mind dumping is so important. Imagine your mind as a workshop with lots of ideas swirling around and floating like papers in the air that have been blown off the shelves, and you just can't figure out what to do next, and you need to clear your mind. And that's what we're going to focus in on this section. So in the scenario with your child up on the landing, knocking on the door at 9:30 at night with all these ideas swirling in their mind, the first step is to go downstairs into a new space, a quiet space, a lounge, somewhere different than where the stress moment was. It just disconnects that and puts you into a different mind frame, a mindset, and it allows that new space and a new activity to start. Get yourself a pen and a paper and a few color pens, like 4 or 5 different colors. What we do in this section is you sit down with your child and you just ask them to empty their minds of everything that they're thinking about in relation to this project. Now, they might be very random about the project. They may not even know what the subject is or what the time of the project is or what's involved, and that's fine. You're just asking them to empty their minds, and you will write it down in a list on the side of the map. And this is the point where you're gathering all those jigsaw pieces for your jigsaw puzzle from their mind and laying them down on the table right side up. Now, during the mind dump section, this is where a crucial aspect of the bullet map method is involved, and this process is crucial. It's underlining the key words that are in those sentences before you go into the mind mapping process. A lot of people find the hardest part of mind mapping is working out what the key words are, and this is a way to do it very straightforwardly, and I'll show you how I use this underlining technique in the live demonstration section. I'd like you to have a little bit of an experience early on in this training of dumping your mind and your ideas down onto paper. Now, you'll have done this a lot of times in your life, and every time we intentionally sit down and just write everything we're thinking about, clear our minds, it's a powerful experience. And let's just do it now. So I'd like you to take a bit of paper, pen, and draw down the left hand side here, just 1/3 of the section here, and write a bullet list of all the things you're thinking about for 2 minutes. That's all, for 2 minutes. In fact, I'm going to ask you to do it right now. I'm going to sit here on the video and wait for you to do it and talk you through it. So let's do it now. Find your bit of paper, take your pen, and just draw a line down the side like that and fill in your thoughts. So if you could do that just now, just write down your thoughts in any order that they come, even if they're unrelated. The goal here is we're not thinking about project, just thinking about everything that's in your mind right now, shopping lists, worries, whatever it is. Empty your mind. 2 minutes started. Try and keep it to short phrases, bullet points if you can. If you have to write a sentence, no problem, write a sentence, but keep it short. Bullet point. Now sometimes you think, should I write that down? If you're thinking it, write it down. Big or small. Everything. Halfway. Got 1 more minute. So maybe they're coming less quickly now? Maybe? Just keep writing. Got 30 seconds. Another 10 seconds. Now, we did that exercise just to experience something. I want you to think right now, how do you feel right now? What's it making you feel inside? Are you feeling, oh, that was good to get that down? Well, if you are, then I want you to remember that feeling, and that's a feeling that you can give to your child, just to get them to write down their thoughts in 2 minutes. And it might seem so obvious, so simple, but it's very powerful. And I've done this exercise just to remind you so that you can remember this, so that when your child is in that stressful situation, this can be one of the most powerful things. And you just say, right, let's just write things down here, and I'll help you get them out of your mind.